The daughter of the legendary rock and roll king, Lisa Marie Presley, an American musician, passed away at the young age of 54. A troubled existence rife with crises and issues befell the legendary singer, who was previously married to Michael Jackson. Problems with substance abuse, depression, and other mental health issues run deep in this family. Lisa Marie Presley confirmed our worst suspicions at the age of 54. All the hardships and losses she endured can be revealed in this video, and they could have played a role in her untimely demise. Lisa Marie Presley came into this world on February 1, 1968, in Memphis, Tennessee, at Baptist Memorial Hospital. The wedding of her parents had been 9 months in the past, but not everything had gone according to plan. Presley was just 4 years old when her parents divorced. Following her parents' divorce, she resided with her mother in Los Angeles, although she frequently visited her father at Graceland in Memphis. After Elvis Presley passed away on August 16, 1977, his inheritance was divided equally among Lisa Presley, who was 9 years old at the time, her great-grandmother Minnie Mae Presley, who was 87 years old, and Vernon Presley, who was 61 years old. Lisa Marie could trace her ancestry back to the Virginia Harrison family through Vernon. After her grandpa passed away in 1979 and her great-grandmother in 1980, she became the only heir to Elvis's estate. At the tender age of 25 in 1993, she became the heiress of an estate valued at more than $100 million. A significant portion of Presley's father's estate was sold in 2004. A year or two after her father passed away in the late 1970s, she attended her first concert at the Forum in Inglewood, California, where she saw Queen perform. After the performance, she shared her love of performing with Freddie Mercury and gave him a scarf that had belonged to her father. Following her father's passing, her mother had a relationship with actor Michael Edwards. In a 2003 interview with Playboy magazine, Presley revealed that Edwards would repeatedly sexually abuse her after becoming intoxicated and visiting her room. Posthumously duetting with her father on the song Don't Cry Daddy, Presley dropped the music video for the song in 1997. On August 16, 1997, during the concert honoring Elvis's life and death on the 20th anniversary, this footage was shown. The video has an Elvis Presley track that features his vocals mixed with new music and Lisa Marie Presley's voice. From a young age on, Lisa Marie's life was centered around music, which she attributed to her father, King Elvis Presley, and the music and lifestyle of rock and roll. But contrary to popular belief, she did not immediately begin composing music. She kept her aspirations of being a musician a secret for quite some time. It wasn't until Lisa Marie was in her mid-30s that she decided to devote herself fully to her music career. To whom it may concern, her 2003 debut studio album was well received in her home country and across the world. With enough sales to earn the album gold certification in the US, it reached a peak of 5 on the Billboard 200 list. Her father's style of music was far different from the alternative rock that she showcased on the CD. Except for Over Melody and The Road Between, which were co-written by Presley and Gus Black, all of the track's lyrics were written by Presley. Her concert in the UK was a promotional event for the record. Lights Out, the album's lead track, reached number 16 in the UK charts and number 18 on Billboard's Hot Adult Top 40. Savior, a co-written song by Presley and Smashing Pumpkins' Billy Corgan, was released as the album's B-side. On May 22, 2003, in the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Pat Benatar and Elvis Presley performed at VH1 Divas Duets, a benefit concert for the VH1 Save the Music Foundation. They played Heartbreaker, a song by Pat Benatar that Presley often included in her own concerts. On top of that, Presley contributed Silent Night to the 2003 Sounds of the Season Christmas album by NBC. 2 further studio albums by Lisa Marie, Now What and Storm and Grace, capitalized on the popularity of her debut. Rock and alternative music were prominent features on both albums. Her collaborators on these albums included Glenn Ballard of Alanis Morissette and Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins. The next step? In its first week of release on April 5, 2005, Presley's second studio album reached number 9 on the Billboard 200 Albums chart. On top of penning 10 original songs, Presley also recorded cover versions of Dirty Laundry by Don Henley and Here Today and Gone Tomorrow by the Ramones. A cover of Dirty Laundry by Don Henley was the album's lead single, and it peaked at number 36 on Billboard's Hot A Singles list. The 2006 documentary Too Tough to Die, a tribute to Johnny Ramone, was based on the life of Johnny Ramone, lead singer of the Ramones rock band. Mandy Stein filmed and directed this film, which is based on the Ramones' 30th anniversary concert to raise money for cancer research. It features, among others, Deborah Harry and the Dickies, Eddie Vedder, Presley, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. After that, in 2006, Presley was in a music video for God's Gonna Cut You Down, which was performed by Johnny Cash. Tony Kaye directed the video, which included a number of famous people, while Rick Rubin served as producer. The 2008 Grammy for Best Short-Form Music Video went to it. Additionally, Lisa Marie dabbled in an unconventional endeavor. Her father, who was a duet partner on the song, passed away before its recording. She was able to create her own version of Elvis's 2007 hit In the Ghetto by sampling his voice from old recordings. In 1969, Elvis Presley first released the record. Lisa and her dad perform a duet in the updated version. Released simultaneously with the song, the music video quickly rose to the top of the iTunes sales charts and peaked at number 16 on the Billboard Bubbling Under Hot 100 Singles chart. The release of this song coincides with the passing of her father, which occurred 30 years ago. Presley stated that she chose to sing and to sing it beside him. In a duet with the Harlem Gospel Choir, Presley performed the song on The Oprah Winfrey Show, which featured vintage footage of her father. Presley and vocalist Richard Hawley did a duet in London in October 2009. They were working on a song called Weary when she lent her voice to it. In an effort to help Presley kickstart her music career, Hawley and Presley started working together as songwriters. Presley would pen the lyrics and Hawley would sing them. Oprah Winfrey interviewed Presley and she revealed that she had been in London working on an album due out in 2011. Storm and Grace, Lisa Marie Presley's third and last studio album, was a turning point in her career as a singer. She made a radical departure from the conventional rock and alternative sound of her earlier albums with 2012's Storm and Grace. The album leaned a little more towards the generic roots rock and Americana genres. The fact that T-Bone Burnett, a Grammy and Oscar winner, produced it is thought to be the reason for this shift. Many felt that Storm and Grace had the most personal lyrics of Lisa Marie's albums up to that point. Authenticity permeated her lyrics, which touched on topics as diverse as love and sorrow and coming into one's own. Reviewers praised Lisa's vocals and the heartfelt lyrics on this warmed-over effort. Many hailed it as a masterpiece of melancholy and a mood machine. Throughout her eventful life, Lisa Marie Presley was involved in a number of high-profile marriages and partnerships, and her background always put her in the background. The 2005 TV movie Elvis by the Presleys gave the audience a rare view into Presley's private life, which she willingly gave to the public. 4 marriages were consummated by Presley during her lifetime. Danny Q, a musician from Chicago, was her husband. The wedding took place at the Scientology Celebrity Center in Los Angeles on October 3, 1988. Riley Keough, an accomplished actress and model, is one of their daughters, and Benjamin Storm Keough is the other. But even after 6 years of marriage, Presley and Keough were unable to remain a married couple and filed for a divorce in 1994. Benjamin Keough, who was 27 years old when he died on July 12, 2020, in Calabasas, California, was a gunman who shot himself. 20 days following her divorce from Keough, Presley wed singer Michael Jackson on May 26, 1994. One of Presley's acquaintances claims that Lisa and Jackson became pals in November 1992. Jackson was facing accusations of child molestation around this time. Presley was there for Jackson every step of the way during this period. His chronic drug abuse and precarious health condition were her main concerns. According to Presley, she began to fall for him after believing he was innocent and unfairly accused. "I wished I could rescue him. I had faith in my abilities." Jackson was persuaded to settle the claims out of court and seek rehabilitation assistance not long after that. Wayne Isham directed the music video for You Are Not Alone in June 1995, which featured Presley alongside Jackson. The official papers claim that Presley filed for a divorce in January 1996, following 16 years of marriage, citing irreconcilable differences. Presley revealed in an October 2010 interview with Oprah Winfrey that she and Jackson spent 4 years following their divorce trying to mend their marriage, during which she traveled the globe to be at his side. Presley first crossed paths with guitarist John Osika in May of 1999. They were engaged just 2 days before Christmas in 2000. After meeting Nicolas Cage at a party and having an affair with him for 5 months, she broke off the engagement in March 2001. In Kamuela, Hawaii, the ceremony took place on August 2, 2002, but Cage divorced on May 24, 2004, after filing for it on November 25, 2002. Presley addressed rumors that she and Keo were about to remarry in an interview she gave to the Commercial Appeal in 2003. "I love him no matter what," she continued, "but it doesn't mean we should be together. That's not how it works." The two rekindled their friendship following Presley's breakup from Michael Jackson. Danny Keough was not only Presley's musical tutor but also a bass guitar player when she joined her band in 2005. Still, Presley took him in as a friend and let him stay in the mansion's guest house. "But we've managed to stay close," Presley said of her friendship with Keough following their separation. "He and I had a unique connection unlike others with whom I will not associate because of the hurt or betrayal I feel." In 2006, Lisa Marie wed Michael Lockwood, a musician, guitarist, music producer, and director in Kyoto, Japan. This was her 4th marriage. Her ex-husband Danny Keough was an important part of the wedding, serving as best man. She startled everyone in 2008 by announcing she was expecting twins. This was the turning point in her life story. It was also Michael Lockwood's intention to become a father for the first time. Later that year, Finley Aaron Love Lockwood and twins Harper and Vivian were delivered via emergency cesarean section. Rumor has it that the pair eventually acquired a home in England in an effort to escape the glitz and glamour of Hollywood and live a more low-key life. With the grounds of irreconcilable differences, Lisa initiated the dissolution of their marriage in September 2016. In the custody battle, there were a lot of alleged disagreements, including fights about child support and other financial matters. Another source of stress for Lisa Marie was the widespread coverage of the divorce in tabloids and periodicals. Even after Lisa Marie passed away, the legal battles continued, and some speculated that Lockwood may seek exclusive custody of the twins. Lisa Marie Presley was generous throughout her life, giving to a number of causes close to her heart. Lisa Presley established the Presley Charitable Foundation (PCF) in 2007. In 2022, the name of the foundation was changed to the Presley Foundation, Inc. After becoming a public benefit and grant-making foundation on February 13, 2023, the Presley Charitable Foundation changed its name again on November 10, 2022. Presley Place, a homeless shelter in Memphis and New Orleans, was their primary undertaking. Official occupancy of Presley Place by its first occupants occurred in 2001. In order to help low-income families break the cycle of poverty and reclaim their dignity, they provided permanent housing, paid for childcare for up to a year, provided career and economic assistance, provided parenting classes, management training, and other services. The PCF Elvis Presley Music Room provides instruments and hosts music-focused programs for kids, including those at Presley Place and other locations. In addition to her work with Oprah Winfrey's Angel Network, Presley helped raise money for Hurricane Katrina victims in the New Orleans area and beyond. In 2011, Presley gave to the Dream Factory, a London-based nonprofit organization. Attendees at the Snowball benefiting the Dream Factory included Presley, among others, at Chigwell's Prince Regent. Actors Amanda Redman, Ray Winstone, and Sid Owen were among the guests at the glitzy event that earned $59,000 for the worthy cause of fulfilling the wishes of seriously ill children and others facing life-threatening illnesses. By endorsing the Gold Grammy Signature Schools program, which ranks the top public high schools in the United States based on their annual commitment to music education, Presley was once again a strong advocate for the Grammy Foundation's mission. The philanthropic efforts of Presley were officially recognized on June 24, 2011, when Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam declared a day in her honor. A certificate of proclamation signed by Mitchell J. Landrieu, the mayor of New Orleans, expressing thanks for her dedication and service to the city, was presented to her 2 days later. Memphis, the city where she has been donating to organizations since June 28, 2011, bestowed yet another honor upon her with a proclamation. The shocking revelation that Lisa Marie Presley had a net worth of $16 million in 2023 came as quite a shock. You may be wondering how Lisa Marie could have died with a negative net worth. Lisa admitted to being in debt to the tune of $17 million in recent years. The king passed away in 1977, when he was 42 years old. At the tender age of 9, he bequeathed his whole estate to a little girl named Lisa Marie. Because his personal manager, Colonel Tom Parker, conned him for years and he spent too much money. Despite popular belief, Elvis was not as wealthy as he seemed. When he passed away, Elvis had a net worth of $5 million. Lisa was left with $1 million after paying off her bills, estate taxes, and other expenses. The current value of this is around $5 million. Priscilla, Lisa's mother, became the only executor of the estate when Lisa was 9 years old and remained so until Lisa was 25. Lisa inherited her father's whole inheritance in 1990, the year she turned 25. Because her mother was so frugal with her money, Lisa inherited $100 million, the equivalent of $220 million in today's dollars. In 2005, Lisa ventured into business for the first time by selling 85% of Elvis Presley Enterprises to CKX, the owner of American Idol. Even yet, the enterprise failed. The license rights to use Elvis's image in a certain state had been held by CKX since 2004 when they were put up for sale. Authentic Brands Group, according to Rolling Stone, purchased them in 2011 for $145 million. After the failure, Lisa Marie went to court accusing her former business manager of being dishonest and careless with her $100 million. As retaliation, her former manager sued her for $800,000 in unpaid fees, citing Lisa Marie's lavish lifestyle as the primary reason of the financial loss. Lisa was also the owner of the Graceland Mansion. On the other hand, there were financial benefits and drawbacks to owning Graceland. Rumor has it that she had outstanding taxes and debts. The well-known modern Americana singer's negative net worth was the result of all of these factors and more. Notwithstanding this, Lisa Marie Presley deserves credit for having wisely invested her life's wealth. It was found out that Lisa had 3 life insurance policies that would pay out approximately $35 million to her 3 daughters who were still alive after her death. Author Lisa Marie Presley came clean about her battle with opiate addiction in the book's preface. American Opioids, a 2019 prescription for the emancipation of a grieving nation. After giving birth to twin girls in 2008, she confessed to being an opiate addict. Lisa Marie fearlessly and openly detailed her addiction issues, which she claims persisted for a minimum of 11 years, in the 2019 book preface. It is possible that the added stress from Michael Lockwood's 2016 divorce proceedings contributed to her addiction during this time. Lisa Marie became an advocate for those battling opioid addiction after sharing her story with the world. Any person, regardless of their background or socioeconomic standing, can succumb to addiction, as her experience demonstrated. Lisa Marie Presley tragically died on January 12, 2023, in a hospital in California after a cardiac arrest. A housekeeper discovered the 54-year-old mother of 4 unresponsive. Reportedly, her ex-husband Danny Q returned to their shared residence and began administering CPR when the authorities arrived.